It's been 35 years of an unrelenting struggle.
35 years and we're still standing. So much has happened since that first Thursday in which we marched around the Plaza de Mayo, demanding to know the whereabouts of our children. We were so naive. None of us thought of the word missing, that our children had disappeared and would never be found.
TATY ALMEIDA was one of the first to join an organization born out of despair in 1977, the Mothers of the Plaza de Mayo. Her son Alejandro, a medical student and member of the clandestine urban guerrilla group ERP, or ERP, was kidnapped by Argentine security forces, never to be seen again. Human rights organizations estimate some 30,000 people disappeared during the military dictatorship. The Mothers of the Plaza de Mayo became a worldwide symbol of courage and the struggle for truth and human rights. 35 years later, they continue to march in front of the presidential palace, wearing their emblematic headscarves, which in fact represent the diapers of their disappeared children. But the Mothers of the Plaza de Mayo have also suffered deep internal divisions and, more recently, a corruption scandal. TATY ALMEIDA's organization, called the Mothers Founding Group, split 20 years ago from the one led by Eva de Bonafini, both organizations appearing in public separately, even on a day such as this, as they commemorate their 35th anniversary. Bonafini enjoys the full support of President Cristina Kirchner, but she is often described as authoritarian and criticized for political outbursts, such as applauding the 9/11 attack that killed thousands of Americans. More recently, her mother's foundation became embroiled in a multi-billion-dollar embezzlement scandal involving a top executive who was Bonafini's de facto son. The scandal has hurt Bonafini's reputation, but not that of the cause that she and the other mothers represent. TATY ALMEIDA, who's now 82 years old, says they've had the satisfaction of seeing many of those guilty of rights abuses brought to justice. But that's not enough.
My dear, what I want most before I go is to touch the remains of Alejandro. I want to touch Alejandro's bones. I have faith that I will, and that we will be able to find and bury our children at last.
A hope she says she will never abandon in the name of so many mothers who have already died, unable to claim their missing children. Lucia, Newman, Al Jazeera, Buenos Aires.